To tighten up here in the red area. They knew they were going to move the ball, the Giants defense. They got to limit points down here.
Daniels over the middle. Caught! Touchdown, Zach Ertz.
Right here, Ertz working on Muasau, who's just now in the game, and this, we call that an angle route. Now you have your go-to.
Back off. Will they come again? Send the extra man. Daniels under pressure at the 31-yard line. Over the middle. Completes the pass to Zach Ertz, the longtime tight end, 13 years in the National Football League. They had the big touchdown in Philadelphia's Super Bowl win back in 17.
You saw Lagarde look back and say, we got pressure here, we got pressure. Good job. The delayed blitz there ends up not there to make that catch.
2nd and 10. Fired over the middle. That's complete. Trying to back his way into a first down is Ertz. Tackled there by Cooper, 2 yards shy.
Parsons been tough for him.
Gary had 1.5 last week, 2.5 now on the season. Passes over the middle, and at the 38-yard line, the ball, Walker is saying it came out. That's Ertz, the receiver.
Yep.
Spins away. Protected well. Caught. First down and more. Trying to get to the end zone. Yes, he does. Zach Ertz, touchdown. So the Commanders with a couple of big conversions. 1 on 4th, 1 on 3rd on this drive. 11 plays, 50 yards to make it a 1-possession game.
What a play design here by Cliff Kingsbury. They use Eckler on a wheel route to take the defender with him. Now watch where Ertz comes. After, you'll see him wait, patiently wait. Eckler goes down that left sideline, takes the defender, and he just kind of slips out, makes the guy miss, and then he shows he's still got the wheels to get to the...
Great rushing numbers in that opening quarter for the Commanders. Mariota to throw it open. Zach Ertz at midfield. And he's brought down at the 49 of the Raiders by Jeremy Chin.
Just a levels concept that you're getting somebody in the flat, then you're in the middle and somebody deep, and Mariota stepping up in the pocket. Look at that, around traffic, being able to adjust your body, kind of almost fall back and then find that guy that always catches in the middle of the field, man. Outside the numbers, I'm not
effectively over 200 yards in that win over Las Vegas. Mariota, he's got an open man and he works it to Ertz. Ertz is pushed along the sideline. He lost the ball after the clean catch. And the veteran presence of Ertz, he's had high praise from Mariota when he stepped in. 7 yards.
Yeah, if you're a backup quarterback stepping in to fill in for the starter, you love having Zach Ertz out there. He's just like a comfort blanket. You know where he's going to be. You know he's going to catch.
Washington will get the football to start the second half. Mariota in the air. Open man. He hits Ertz. First down, Commanders.
Efficient. A great way to describe Zach Ertz. He just knows where the leverage is. He knows how to cut and give his...
He really is a terrific player. And the only thing now is after last week and tonight, like I said, you just can't put the ball on the ground as a running back.
Here's a nice completion to Ertz for a first down. And we're coming up on the...
And he got there on that last play. That double move was about as good as you'll watch.
2nd down and goal now for the Commanders. Over the middle, caught for the touchdown, Zach Ertz.
TJ Edwards here in the middle. He's worried about Deebo Samuel over here. Ertz is going to come, but because TJ Edwards is working the other way, it opens up that big lane then for Zach Ertz, and just great execution, perfect throw.
2nd and 10. Mariota. Ertz is wide open. Good catch and run. Zach Ertz into Dallas territory. And there he goes all the way down to about the 42. And they're going to say move it back a little bit now to the 44. 28 yards to Ertz.
Reduction today.
3rd and goal. Daniels looking, throwing, caught, touchdown, Zach Ertz.
Yeah, it starts with Ertz on the left side of the formation. He's just running a simple crossing route. Linebacker picks him up and then just kind of drops him, but they're trying to spy Daniels, so there's not much of a rush. And then Ertz just slips behind him. No one sees him. Then more poor defense. Murray just can't quite there. James is there.
Jeremy McNichols is the back in on 3rd and 4 against that Seattle D. That brings 4. Daniels throws on the run, complete for the first down. Zach Ertz still doing it. The tight end catches it at the 40-yard line. Turns 35 in 8 days, but a big part of this Commander offense.
It was interesting to get a chance to talk to Cliff Kingsbury, the offensive coordinator for the Commanders. And basically he said, look, Chris, I'm sort of in charge of what's called on 1st and 2nd down. And then after that, Jaden's on his own. I go, he really is the guy when you get into those.
Seattle shows pressure. They bring 5. Daniels flips it. Contested catch, and Ertz goes up to get it. There's a penalty marker down. For the moment, it's a Zach Ertz first down, finding Nick Eamon-Worry.
Frustration and just disappointment. He sat on the bench with a towel on his face, but he's out for the rest of the game.
Big man for them. Chased by Nwosu is Daniels, who floats into Ertz. Across midfield into Seattle territory at the 48-yard line. First down and a gain of 26 for Zach.
Well, we already know Jaden Daniels not going to quit, despite the fact that he got immediate pressure here. Watch him work away from that, step up, eyes down the field, and have to float it in over the top of Eamon-Worry, and just perfectly done. He's really a pleasure to watch, Jaden Daniels is. He is so
You can hear the Lions fans in attendance here in Landover. 4th down and 1. Mariota fires, and it's caught for a first down. At the Lions 6-yard line, the tight end, Zach Ertz.
What a throw, what a shot that Zach Ertz took, and the concentration for him to hold on to the football. Zach Ertz is in slot. He's going to run right between, frankly, everybody, between the linebackers. Devontae Maddox sees it just a little too late. He breaks on the football, but man, give Zach Ertz credit. That is a way to hold on to sets. Usually go with a nickel. Brian Branch is so good in coverage that you can leave him in the game.
Loss of 6 on the sack. Out to the 28-yard line, it's the tight end, Ertz. So Branch with 2 sacks today. Of course, the Lions. Right, we started to rattle off about 10 different family members who have served and still serve in the military. Mariota rolling right, and then he throws,
nice
and
catch.
It's caught. Ertz for a Commander's first down across midfield.
Let's take a look at Ertz going up and over. Thomas Harper gets that catch. What a nice catch by Ertz. Thomas Harper is in there for Kirby Joseph, who's out. Brooks is making all these tackles because this guy is playing out of his mind at that defensive tackle spot.
Mariota with time on 2nd down, and it is caught for Commanders first down by the tight end, Zach Ertz, for a gain of 15.
And there's Zach Ertz. You're going to watch him go up and run what's called a 7 route, and with a clear out by Robbie Chosen, gets the safety and the corner. Juju Brents not able to make a play on that. What I really like is the timing and the decision making. Marcus Mariota wasted no time as soon as down.
Gain of 17 for Rodriguez. Fake to Rodriguez, and Mariota remains perfect, and a flag is thrown at the end of the play following.
And really, Dan Quinn said that he was trying to chase plays. He wants him to stop doing that and get back to what he was the first 5 minutes.
Bullet of a pass fired by Mariota. It's another Washington first down at the Miami 32.
Yeah,
as the catch is made by Zach Ertz for a gain of 15.
This 12 personnel is where they've really had success. Zach Ertz, one of the best tight ends in the game. He knows exactly when to bend the ball.
Indication of testicular cancer, and that's what he had. I'll tell you more after this.
Yep, Mariota, Ertz on the run to the 37-yard line. So Washington getting the job done on this drive. Melissa, go ahead.
So his first question was
offensively. He's played 51 of this first half. Mariota lofting. Ertz got it. Zach Ertz, 22-yard line. Gain of 22. First down, Washington.
That was a gorgeous throw right there. Watch him right over the head of Alex Singleton, who was clearly in the throwing lanes. You could see it, that he was standing right there. Number 49 had the teardrop and taking over the defensive play calling has worked. It's a different looking team.
Mariota with fire, and it's brought in by Ertz across midfield. Zach having a good night. Catch 6 on the evening for the veteran out of Stanford. First down to the 48.
We've seen Hufanga make so many great plays, but that time it was Ertz with a tremendous little arm over action here to get open on the outside. There's Hufanga right there. Quick little move, still to the outside. And it's one of the things that Ertz still in those routes, and you saw it there.
Closing in on 35, hard count, free 5, free play. Back to Ertz, who's got more than 5. We'll take the middle of the field to the 36-yard line. And a gain of a dozen, assuming that's an offside. Washington will decline it to win the game. They're just under 30 yards out of reasonable field goal range. The 37, Mariota in the middle. That was caught at midfield. Zach Ertz with the grab. First down, Commanders.
One thing you know about Zach Ertz is that he can handle the pressure. Tonight it's been Zach Ertz open the most in these situations.
They're both inside. Here comes the pressure. Picked up for now. The throw inside. It's caught by Ertz for the first down. Right around the 36.
Score. This is 4th down and 1. Fake it to Rodriguez, and underneath it is Zach Ertz making the catch. His first grab of the day, and it moves the chains down inside the Minnesota 30-yard line.
Yeah, it's a 3 tight end set here as you look at the bunch. You know, motion just kind of creates a little bit more space, and Ertz just has such a great feel in the zone, finding those holes, making himself available. Been a really